Koyota's trio decide to even want to stay there, right? You know, initially they weren't even going to be landing at this spot. We thought maybe they were going to be landing further up north, contesting Mr. Savage's trio. So there's a good chance these guys maybe get rooked a couple games and say, you know what, guys, we'll take a step back. You know, you're good. But who knows really at this point?
Yeah, I mean, to kind of, you know, further elaborate on what we kind of talked about, yeah, Vico's saying, hey, look, I put a lot of practice in. There was a lot of things he kind of kept going, you know, talking about in the practice, putting in. We're all sitting there going, wow, like, you really have thought this through. I almost wonder, though, right, like, this is a show day. You could put a lot of practice on, but when you show up on the day, anything can happen. So I almost wonder if things were to go not in Vico's favor, what happens? You talk about being an emotional player. Maybe they continue to get rocked off spawn. Maybe he has to come back for day 2. I don't know.
I mean, even like talking to the coach of Koyota's trio, right? I was kind of like, hey, listen, like, what's the game plan for all 12 games? Of course, you know, we know that you're going to start landing there, but if things start to go bad, and you know, basically he was like, hey, listen, man, they do not like to be disrespected, and I think they're going to take it to them all 12 games.
Oh, wow.
Man, oh, man. Well, guess what? Frankie, Benji are standing by with them right now. Let's hear from the players.
We are. I can't wait for this Canyon Crossing clash. Koyota, what was your coach Spen's reaction when you said you wanted to now land at Canyon Crossing?
スペンコーチにカニョンに降下すると教えたらどのようなリアクションをしましたか？
まあ自分たちのなんか自分たちの判断に任せるように後悔のないように自分たちの判断に任せるっていうことを言われました。
So he just said here he's gonna leave the decision to us, like he's gonna just, you know, let us do whatever we think it's the best for us.
And Spen has taught you a lot because 8 victory royales in Major 3 in Asia. What is the thing that he has taught you that has strengthened your game?
スペンコーチはたくさんのことを教えたと思うんですね。スペンコーチになってから、大会で12試合の中で8回、勝利できましたけれども、特にどんなことを教えましたか？どんな影響を与えましたか？
なんかもう立ち回りの安定感とか、コミュニケーションの部分もそうですし、なんかそういうことをも教えられて、なんかより安定したかなって前より、思います。
So he taught us how to move more safely, how to behave more safely in the game, but also a lot about communication inside the team. So I think those are the 2 most important things he taught us.
Vico, what do you think about this contest versus Koyota's trio? Honestly, did you expect it or not at all?
I mean, we knew the whole season we were going to be contested. The first cup where they landed like Canyon Crossing, we already knew we were going to be conned. But at the end of the day, I don't really care about it. They can do whatever they want, right? It's a game. So if they decide to land on us, then I'll just teach them not to do it again.
Pour faire simple, ils font ce qu'ils veulent. Le spawn n'appartient à personne, ils peuvent venir. Mais ce qu'il dit concrètement, c'est que qu'ils viennent, pas de problème, ils seront très bien reçus.
With the aggression that you brought to the Asian region, do you think you can replicate that here at the Global Championships?
なんかアジア地域で本当にアグレッシブなスタイルを見せたんですけれども、この世界大会でも同じスタイルができると思いますか？
できるだけ自分たちを信じて、今まで通りやる予定です。
So we want to keep it up. We want to play it like we want to believe in ourselves and just keep up doing what we've been doing so far.
But if you do start to lose off spawn against Vico's trio, would you consider moving to a different area of the map?
なんか序盤でビコ選手たちと何回も負けたら他のところに移動する予定がありますか？
ない。
No, I don't think I have to translate that.
Vico, last year you finished 4th at the 2024 Globals. What's the objective? What's the plan for this 2025 edition? Maybe top 5, top 4, maybe more?
I mean, the plan was to get first to win this. But now that we're conned, I think we can still top 3. You know, if we do good, we prepared a lot for this. So I think we can still top 3, maybe and win if we do good. So.
Pour faire simple, ils se sont préparés au mieux. Évidemment, s'il peut aller chercher la victoire, le titre, ils le feront. En tout cas, ils visent au minimum le top 3. On aura des clients très, très sérieux dans cette finale.
Finally, Koyota, is there anything you would like to say to Vico?
ビコ選手に向け何かメッセージ一言がありますか？
Good luck.
Good luck.
And you, have you got a word for Koyota?
Good luck. Hope you prepared well.
C'est que de l'amour pour l'instant. Rendez-vous maintenant sur la map.
Bonne chance. Bonne chance. À le deux.
Man, Vico just trying to farm that aura, and he is successful. But also, I gotta say, I love Koyota. He just seems so wholesome and I love to, hey, you know, would you leave? Nah. I love to see that.
No translation needed.
Yeah, dude, the fact that we're gonna see these 2 trios go head to head is so crazy. And again, there's just like one of the many things happening across the map, but like hearing them now, dude, I'm super excited for it.
Like, I'm excited, Zeke, but at the same time, my heart's broken a bit, man. Because, you know, all three of us, we always get called out for our biases, right? They always say I'm EU biased. They always say you guys are NA biased. And I try to show some of the other regions love. And when I look at some of the other regions, Koyote, Horizon, Yuma are a team from Asia that I really want to be able to champion these guys and be like, look, these guys can hang with the best of the best. But if they're competing all 12 games off spawn against one of the best EU teams in the world, they leave me no choice but to sit here and just have to look the other way, man. I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. I wish we could see both these teams uncontested, though.
Yeah, I mean, I love that point, right? Because a lot of people kind of coin Koyote as like the Asian peanut butter. Sometimes people will even say, hey, peanut butter's like the NA Koyote, right? Kind of goes back and forth right there. That's how good individually Koyote has shown himself to be. But, you know, we got to go ahead and respect the confidence on the other side of things as well. Vico basically saying, hey, listen, we were planning on winning it. We know how detrimental, you know, fighting off spawn is, and Vico went ahead and said, hey, listen, we don't really feel like we can win it, but we still feel like we can get top 3. I feel like that is an incredible goal in its own self, right?
You know, absolutely. That would be one of the best performances we've seen from a team ever, right? You know, it would be mental. And I think the reason why a lot of these guys are like, I'm convinced I'm not going to win, it comes from a respect for the lobby. Right?
Yeah.
When you look at some of the other teams in this lobby from some of the other regions, a lot of these guys look at them with so much respect and go, I'm contested 12 out of 12 games.